Welcome to the Hump Show, middle show of the work week. Though we're winding down, you're winding up on your hump day. Producer Pete and I have decided, well, let's get out of our comfort zone. Although maybe it's not out of his comfort zone. It is for me because I do not like to be on camera. I feel like a fish out of water. Remember the first time I ever did TV? I was so nervous, sweating profusely. This is twitch.tv/Infinity Sportsnet. I wore the loudest sweater I could find. I almost wore my Scooby-Doo sweatshirt. And I thought maybe that's a little bit too dressed down for being on Twitch TV. Yeah, I'm not sure what the proper etiquette and protocol is for Twitch TV.
I think Scooby-Doo would have been great.
Also, it was dirty because I just worn it yesterday, so I thought maybe that wouldn't be great for Twitch TV. But we're here, and we're doing it again because we're cool, and we've got a good response. And once again, rather than talking about plain old sports, kind of boring, just kidding, we're going to do fun facts about Kansas City and Philadelphia. And we've chosen to try to embarrass each other with a game of multiple choice. But after I've been reading about Kansas City, I'm ready to move there. You may find me gone to Kansas City once the Super Bowl is done, Producer Pete.
Tried and true barbecue. That'll get me there for sure.
So, twitch.tv/Infinity Sportsnet. Or you can go to our YouTube channel when the show is done, After Hours with Amy Lawrence. Pete, what's a fun fact about Philadelphia?
Well, I'm going to give you a question.
right.
I'll start with a question, and then you give me a question from Kansas City. The cheesesteak in Philadelphia, big notable thing in Philadelphia is the cheesesteak.
Have you ever had one?
Oh, yes.
So good.
From the market.
So messy.
Yeah, but excellent. It's wonderful. I'm sure it's very healthy for you.
Also, I'm terrible at trivia. So if I flunk every single one of these questions, just know I stink at trivia.
Okay.
It's my caveat.
All right. The cheesesteak
All right.
was invented in which decade? 1920s, 1930s, 1940s, 1950s.
I'll go 1930s.
And you are right.
What?
See?
Yes!
I have some confidence in these questions.
It's the loud sweater.
That's
it's
right.
the thing. It's my good luck charm.
The rally sweater.
Right. Also, Pete dressed up for the occasion, too.
I did. Islanders, big win. Let's go out.
Okay, something fun I learned about Kansas City and Arrowhead Stadium is that was the first place where the video board, the Jumbotron, used instant replay. That's not a multiple choice, but here's your multiple choice. A certain game at Arrowhead Stadium set the Guinness World Record for the loudest stadium on the planet. Did the decibels reach 127.2, 131.5, 142.2, or 150.7?
The 137 one.
Nope. You were close, though. 142.2 decibels at Arrowhead Stadium set the Guinness World Record for the loudest stadium on the planet.
Was that for football or was it for something else?
Well, it was either football or it was just a stadium packed with people.
Maybe
but
soccer.
I'll bet it was a football. You think?
Yeah.
I don't think fans are more passionate about their soccer team than their, maybe a USA game?
Yeah, coming in from around the country, maybe.
I'm going to go with Chiefs, but I do believe it because I've been at Arrowhead for a Big 12 championship, and that place is a cacophony of sound. Oh, it's amazing.
It's a great SAT word, cacophony. The Mutter Museum holds...
Mutter?
Yes, the Mutter Museum
Mutter
in Philadelphia.
Museum. Wait, M-U-T-T or M-U-D-D?
M-U-T-T.
Oh, M-U-T-T.
Yes.
So like mutter, as in you don't speak clearly, you mutter?
Yes, and I'm sure I'm pronouncing it very wrong. Holds slices of which person's brain?
What? No!
Yep.
That's disgusting.
No,
that should be outlawed as a question about Philadelphia. Although it kind of feels right.
It's a fun fact.
I bet it's an athlete who ran amok of the fans.
Well, let's see. Either Ben Franklin, Albert Einstein, Dr. Thomas Bond, or Tommy Gunn.
I don't even know who that is. I will go with Ben Franklin.
No, it's Albert Einstein.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Why would his brain be in the Mutter Museum?
To
All right.
have people
I'm going to look it up.
Gawk at it? I don't know.
Ew. Part of his brain. The Mutter Mutter Museum. What is that exactly? Do you have a description of the Mutter Museum?
It just says it's a museum and it has a person's brain in it.
The College of Physicians of Philadelphia. The Mutter Museum at the College of Physicians.
So it's a learning tool.
Yeah, it is. Oh my gosh. It helps the public appreciate the mysteries and beauty of the human body while understanding the history of a diagnosis and treatment.
It helps potential doctors.
It's way smarter than we are.
That's right.
Collectively. Our brain put together would not qualify for the Mutter Museum.
Maybe
All right.
together.
Well, that's interesting. Okay, so no Ben Franklin, though he does have Philadelphia roots and ties. You
right.
got me there. You did it on purpose, didn't you?
Threw you off.
You definitely did. I took the bait. It's After Hours with Amy Lawrence. All right, here is another one. The city of Kansas City, Missouri touts 220 parks, 134 miles of trails and bikeways, 103 playgrounds, 119 monuments, and how many lakes? 20, 29, 37, 44.
44.
Nope, 29.
All right.
So far, are you over 3?
Over 2.
Over 2. I've only done 2.
Yeah. Because I'm going to do the third one right now for the Philadelphia.
Okay. All right. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We did the decibels
We
and
did.
we did the lakes.
The
Okay.
lakes. Which parade was first held in Philadelphia? Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's Day, Columbus Day, Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Puerto Rican Day Parade. Come on. I'll say Columbus Day.
It's actually Thanksgiving.
I was actually going to guess that, thinking there's no way that he would have put that first, though. You got me again. I told you.
You're reading it into how I lay
Yes,
out the
I'm
questions.
trying to read into how
okay.
you present the options.
All right.
I stink at this kind of stuff. I don't like this game. This was Pete's idea, by the way. It's
right.
After Hours with Amy Lawrence. Okay.
And we're both losing. Just
Yeah,
for the record.
we both suck at this. Okay, in this year, what is widely believed to be the first multiplex movie theater opened in Kansas City at Ward Parkway Shopping Center? And I'll do it the way that you did it. The 50s, the 60s, the 70s. Oh, I forgot the 40s. The 40s, the 50s, the 60s, or the 70s.
I'm going to go with the 40s just because you forgot it.
Now you're trying to read the way I'm presenting?
Yes.
No, it's actually the 60s. So 1963, widely believed to be the first multiplex movie theater opened in Kansas City. I'm telling you, the Happy Meal was invented in Kansas City. There are all kinds of cool things about Kansas City. And so I really do need to go explore it more often. I told you, Russell Stover has been based in KC for nearly 100 years, and it ignored prohibition. So it was this boozy place to go hang out and gamble in the 1920s.
I'm getting tempted by Kansas City, too, as well. Which arena/stadium is the oldest in Philadelphia? The Link, Citizens Bank Park, or Wells Fargo Center?
Wells Fargo Center.
You're right.
Yeah! And that wasn't the name going back, though.
Like Core State Arena, Core State Spectrum, a bunch of names.
Yeah,
through.
but it
First
was the
Union
Spectrum
Center.
for a long time.
Yes.
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 I feel like I'm winning. Whatever we're winning.
are, because
What
you
are we
got the-
winning? I've got 2 so far.
Yes, you got the first question right. Correct.
Have you done 3?
I have not gotten anything right.
This is such great Twitch TV right here.
Oh, yes.
Twitch.tv/Infinity Sportsnet. Okay, we're ready for another one? The nickname for Kansas City is City of Fountains. It has 50 fountains, 100 fountains, 150 fountains, 200 fountains, giving it the nickname the City of Fountains.
150.
200. You're so close. You're flirting with the right answers.
Because I'm just so enamored by the barbecue. I'm really.
Would you like a barbecue question?
I'm thinking chicken and dry rub on chicken or dry rub on steak. Just something with dry rub.
All right. Wait, do we need one more?
I have
Did you
one more
know
for
that
you.
Kansas City is also the haunted house capital of the world?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Other KC inventions include the fire pole, the bumper sticker, and wishbone salad dressing. Seriously, that's it. I'm sold on
That's
KC.
it.
Plus, Kevin Harlan's there.
That's right. The Broad Street Bullies
Oh,
refers
Fun.
to which Philadelphia team? 1980 Eagles, 1980 Phillies, 72-73 Flyers, 82-83 Sixers.
It refers to the Broad Street Bullies, refers to the, shoot, I'm going to get this wrong, and people are going to yell at me because it's actually a sports question. I'm going to say it refers to the Flyers.
You were right.
Oh, phew. Oh, my gosh. I can't get the sports question wrong. Pete, I'm winning. What do I win?
You win a handshake.
Great.
Congratulations.
That's terrific. I win a trip to the grocery store this morning.
That's right.
Another fun fact about Kansas City. Before Jackie Robinson became the first African-American major leaguer, he was a shortstop with the KC Monarchs, a Negro Leagues organization. So something else you need to know. Okay, you ready? You wanted a barbecue question.
I do. Let's go.
The Kansas City area boasts a lot of barbecue restaurants with smoked ribs, pulled pork, burnt ends. It's actually a KC delicacy, or it started there, burnt ends. It has more than 100, more than 150, more than 200, more than 250 barbecue restaurants.
Oh, it has more than 250. Has to. It probably has like 7,000.
No, actually it says it boasts more than 100 barbecue restaurants. You know, Kansas City is not a huge city. It's actually I think it's the 29th biggest city in the United States, so it's not huge.
That's unacceptable. They should have a barbecue restaurant on every corner down
On every
there.
block?
Yeah.
But then it wouldn't be quite as exquisite if it was on every block.
But everybody would be able to have some.
I'm pretty sure that's a major draw.
Yeah.
Do you know Ernest Hemingway worked as a cub reporter for the Kansas City Star from 1917 to 1918?
Do you like burnt ends?
I don't know. More than 25 colleges and universities call the Kansas City area home. And are you ready? Hold on. There's snow. Oh, go ahead. You have one more?
No, I'm done.
You're done. Okay.
You aced mine.
Kansas City does have more barbecue restaurants per capita than any other U.S. city.
That makes sense.
Which is kind of fun. And this is actually one I toyed with asking you just because there's a number associated with it. Swope Park, 1,805 acres in Kansas City. Do you know that's twice the size of Central Park in New York City?
That's something, because Central Park's pretty big.
Yeah. I'm still hung up on the Happy Meal and the fire pole and the bumper sticker and the fact that
Well, why can't they have a Super Bowl in Kansas City?
that Russell Stover, because it's cold.
Well, it doesn't matter. Come on.
No,
Put on a jacket,
the
go to
NFL
game.
cares. They don't want people trying to walk around in freezing cold weather when they have the fan experience and all that kind of stuff.
I do. It would be exciting.
Well, it was great here. When it was in New York City going back about a decade now, it was frigid all week, and then it was 50s for the game. And the very next day, the day after the Super Bowl, it snowed like the Dickens in New York.
It was great in Dallas when they didn't have any plows and they had an ice storm.
Right. I hope you enjoyed seeing my very loud sweater and seeing me trounce producer Pete like the Chiefs did to the Bills.
It was a trouncing.
It was actually a much wider margin of victory. I'm doing my victory dance right now. Twitch.tv, Infinity Sportsnet, because we're so cool. If you missed it, though, and you're listening on the radio in your car or as you're getting ready for work or maybe you have insomnia and you're wishing to go back to sleep, especially after this, you can find it very soon on our YouTube channel, After Hours with Amy Lawrence. We hope that you survive your hump day. We'll be back here waiting for you later on tonight. It's After Hours on the Infinity Sports Network. Boom!